Another Brick Fan here with a look at a Hidden Side set from 2020. This is Welcome to the Hidden Side. This is set 70427. It was released in January 2020, has 189 pieces, 4 minifigures, and cost about $20 when it was released. My first impression of this set was that it was a completely different color scheme than you'd seen in the previous Hidden Side sets. And if you look at the title, Welcome to the Hidden Side, this is actually set in the Hidden Side, not in Newbury anymore. This is the Hidden Side version of Newbury Park, and this is the subway entrance that you can see has a monster face, of course. We'll take a look at the minifigures here in a few minutes. Let's go over the main build. I like the main build with this light blue and black color scheme. Of course, all of the monster elements are still done in this nice spring green color. The face is made up of these nice spring green eyes that you've seen in a couple of other Hidden Side sets, with some plant leaves as eyebrows and then a skeleton torso for the rest of the face, which I think looks pretty cool. We have teeth down here on the bottom and teeth up here on the top as well. There is an action feature. If we put a figure like Jack, who comes with the set, down here, the back of this opens up and you see it spills out some bats and spiders, which are just sitting in there, which is kind of a fun little action feature. It comes with this. There are claws on either side, some hands, and notice there's a color underneath that, so that will help interact with the application. Same thing on this side. Also over here you see the gloom selector that interacts with the AI application as well. A couple of stickers here around the selector, and then the Newbury Park and the city subway entrance here. Overall, I like the look of it. Very small little set as kind of a little vignette or setting. This is when Jack gets dragged over to the Hidden Side, if you've been paying attention to the Hidden Side videos that have been released by Lego. I'll link one in the description below. Let's take a look at the AR app really quickly. First thing we do with the app is we have to identify the set that we're looking at. So we have to scan the set. We just need to match that up. It looks like it found it. Plays a little intro scene, which I think is pretty cool. You can see the ghosts here come in. And obviously our objective is to clear the gloom. So we look at the color wheel, and it wants us to scan yellow. So we go over to the color wheel, turn this to yellow, tap, line up, tap the yellow. Now we just need to find the gloom, which is right here. Once the gloom is found, we can tap and destroy it, and then move on to the next color. It's looking for red now. There it is. And we see our blue spectrum is cleared. Now we scan a minifig, so we put one over here. We found a ghost over here. There, we defeated him. And cleared all the gloom for this level. Let's take a closer look at all the minifigures. As I mentioned in the intro, this set does come with 4 minifigures, which include Scrimper, Waylon, Axel Chops, and Jack. You also see Lady E in the application. This is Jack and Axel Chops. Jack is now in this pale blue color since he is on the hidden side. So he has been taken to the hidden side, and you see this interesting recolor of him. His white hoodie has now become this pale blue color. His red hat is also now blue, and the darker blue, and you can see that his face is all blue as well. Still a nice dual molded headpiece with his sweatshirt hood and over his cap. Axel Chops here is done with that really nice recolored base. This is the base that, as I mentioned, I first saw in the Harry Potter universe back in 2018. Has been recolored in this red, which I think looks really good. He has, of course, an axe here. Jack is, of course, carrying his mobile device that he's had throughout the series. The printing on Jack is pretty much as it always is, with these stripes on the side. These are now in blue, obviously. Axel Chops here has a really nice lumberjack look. The red head with the kind of ghost type printing. I love the red lumberjack hat here. Looks very nice. Moving around the figures. See, there's good kind of coloring on the sides of the hat, and it actually goes all the way around, which I really appreciate it. The back of Axel Chops is also that nice lumberjack shirt, the flannel kind of checkered pattern shirt that you would expect. Jack has been recolored from red to these blue stripes on the back of his shirt. He has a more smiling type face here, still in the light blue. The head, as you see on the ghost, is kind of a trans red and no alternate face for the ghost. Let's take a look at our next two minifigures. Next up we have Scrimper and Waylon. These two minifigures share the same bottom piece, which is again that ghost piece, which is done in the clear and then the yellow color. They also both have the same torso and just slightly different faces. So Scrimper is the one here that looks like he's smiling, and Waylon is the one that has a grumpier face. Really the only difference between the two figures. I like the printing on the torso. That shirt looks really good, and it's all kind of torn up, as you can see. Another color in this nice bottom piece, ghostly bottom piece, is much appreciated. No printing on the sides, but they do have those trans yellow heads, so you can see the post from the torso still underneath their heads. And then the back printing continues on very nicely on the torso piece, which continues with that kind of torn up shirt look. No printing on the backs of the minifigure heads. No gloomed elements in this, in the sense that we are in the hidden side, so essentially everything is gloomed or haunted. So it's kind of nice to get the three ghosts and then Jack, who is our hero that actually got pulled over into the hidden side. Hence the name, Welcome to the Hidden Side. Let's go back and I'll give you my final thoughts on this set. Overall, this is really nice for a small set. The AR app certainly adds a lot of playability and a lot of extra things you can do with a set and interact with a set. I like the color scheme, as I mentioned in the beginning. That light blue and black look really good. I like how they created the face for the tree monster, which looks really good. I like the new look for the ghosts with just a standard minifig torso here. We have the twins over here, and then Axel Chops here in the middle. And I like how they use the base here that I first saw with the Dementors in the Harry Potter sets that were released in 2018. It's nice to see them in these new colors. So we have red and yellow with that. I do like this cap. Once again, another recolor. Overall, really fun set, and I think worth the $20 by getting the 4 minifigures as well as the 189 pieces. So it's very close to that 10 cent per piece level, but I think by getting the 4 minifigures really makes up for that. Hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on this Hidden Side set. I'm going to get going on another video. Until then,
if you enjoyed this
building.
video, hit that like button and be sure and subscribe to my channel for more of my content. If you enjoyed the hidden side, take a look at my hidden side playlist, which I've linked up here on the screen.